Hi everyone, Rach here from our Stitching Realm. Welcome to another Flosstube. G'day to new subscribers. I'm not even going to attempt it. And hello to those returning. I hope you're all well. Is anyone doing Stitch Mania? Or Monogamous May? I have still not yet done Stitch Mania. And probably don't know that I ever will. Or I would do some modified version. I don't know. Anyway, hello. Okay, this will be a relatively short video today for reasons that you will gather later in the video. I had 6 things to stitch on and I only stitched on 3. So let's crack on. So one of the things that I had was Touching the Autumn Sky, which is a chart that is being lent to me and I really want to get finished. And the last time you saw it I was dealing with her skirt all in around here. So I've made a working copy of this. I'm sure some people are going, well, why can't you just return the chart? I could technically return the chart because I work off a working copy, but I refer to this picture quite a bit, and Susan sees it regularly. She knows where it is, she knows it's safe, and if she wants it in a hurry she just needs to tell me. But I am hoping to have it finished. So when I sat down to stitch on this, I didn't even prepare it, so I will be fiddling and talking at the same time. When I sat down to stitch on this time, I decided to go into a different area to see if it would spark my hunger to get it done. Like, I've been working on this skirt for donkeys. And partly that's my rotation, and last year I didn't stitch on it at all because it was samplers. So I'm very eager to get this done and get this chart back into Susan's home, and, you know, just not abuse the opportunities she gave me. So what I decided to do, it's going to be harder to hold now, is come up to the top. Now that corner that you can see there is the corner of the chart. I did not stitch for 6 days, let's put it, be fair about that, but I did give it a couple of days and I've come up one line of the swing and into the leaves. So if I bring this in so I can see, I can't show it in a way that I can point and see and everything, but you can see I've come up. There are two parts to the swing. I've come up one of them and I've started on the closest corner in here, so just to give me a visual pop that I've actually done something more. Even though when you work on the skirt you are doing more, I've been doing this for such a long time, so I wanted a little change and that's what I did. So, and while I'm holding this, I will explain why it's a short video. I've decided, I'm about to have a coughing attack, hopefully not. Brain's gone. For the next 3 weeks I'm doing a mini Monogamous May stitch along. So I'm only going to stitch on this for the next 3 weeks and let's see how far we can go. So that starts tomorrow. I've got one more day of this rotation today and I'll work on what's on the list for today, and then for the next 3 weeks I'm only going to stitch on Touching the Autumn Sky, and then we'll get back to normal service, pulling ping pong balls and having 7 different things. So yeah, let's see what we can do in 3 weeks. Okay, then the thing that I'm working on at the moment is a new start, and it is probably no surprise but I got in my haul last time round. So Stitch Fill by Thimble Blossoms, which is Bonnie and Camille, or just Camille actually, judging by the back of it. So this is an 87 by 87 I'm doing it on a 28 count. It comes in around 6.5 inches square, give or take. I haven't actually measured it. And I've only stitched on this. Did I stitch on this? I've only stitched on this for, well, 2 days. So this is where we are at the moment. So I've got the centre complete. All of that is finished. So I now start. I've just gone and put it away. So I've now got the spools around the centre medallion and then the houses and trees. So in effect I've got 2 outer borders now to do, but they'll take a bit of time because they're fiddly and lots of changing of colours and things like that. So so I'm stitching this on 28 count. It's a white. It's something I picked up a long time ago before I knew I could stitch on 36, but I wanted it to have the white like the picture has, so I've just run with it. So it's 2/2 and it's DMC. It's charted for Cosmo or DMC, and I've gone for DMC because that's the easiest for me to find here. I did trawl through my little supply, and I think I had 6 of the colours needed, and I had to go and pick up the rest. So I will spend a bit more time on that today, and then for the next 3 weeks it will be touching the autumn sky. The only other piece that I worked on is stitching stars. And if you remember, I'm not doing it as it's charted, I'm doing it as a 9 piece or a 9 patch block or whatever you want to call it. I finished. I'm so happy with it. It's small because it's done on 36 count. I would say that is less than 6 inches, or it is 6 inches, I'm not sure exactly. I haven't got a tape measure handy. Have I? No. Oh, I probably saw all my junk again. Anyway, I'm very pleased with it. So I repeated 2 blocks, which are that one and that one and that one and that one. I think that's right, isn't it? Yes, so in fact, that's, yeah, the way you hold it. So that's actually the right way up, rather than the way I was showing it to you. Hang on, we're having problems. Technical issues. Yeah, because I wanted to put the ones that doubled up on the bottom row, so the double ups, oh, this is hopeless, there and there, so I just moved the colours around, and that one and that one. So I'm very pleased with how that has turned out, and I did a wee sneak on my little Instagram, so now I can put a proper picture up of it finished. So that is all the stitching I have to show you. There is no ball pulling. I have some haul. The tail of the 1, 2, 3 stitch orders, I think you saw 2 of the charts 3 weeks ago. The other packet has made it to New Zealand. It was scanned in New Zealand last Friday, it's Friday today, a week ago, and then it was scanned again in the same city in the North Island 3 days ago. So it still has not made it to me, and those are the other 2 new release Blackbirds, the booklet and the one that was the shop exclusive. So I've got Humming of the Bees, it's the other 2. I just hope that it comes to me and doesn't do something stupid like go to Spain, which I've had happen in the past. So I was really hoping it would be delivered yesterday and I would have it for today, but it hasn't. However, I still have some haul. So a month ago when I was in Art and Frame, I said, if you can get your hands on such and such, can you put me down for one? And apparently I wasn't the only person that asked for it. And I got a message on earlier in the week to say it had arrived. And the one that I had wanted, Rejoice Evermore, Brenda Gervais. I think this is just stunning. I haven't even opened the package, and unfortunately there's no info on the back for me to tell you how big it is. I don't know how big it is, but it is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But I have to finish a sampler before I start another one, really, because I've got so many on the go. While I was in there, I perused, and on the wall, one of her framers is a stitcher who actually comes to my stitchy group when I go. I haven't been for ages because of the big C. That's probably not the way to phrase that, is it? Because you might get confused. Not cancer, no. The other one with 19 at the end of it. I have to protect my mother, so I can't really do anything at the moment. Anyway, she has done this and not completed it as a drum, which is what it's charted for, I think. And I've looked at it before, I've seen it before, I know about it, but just seeing it up on the wall, and I said to Karen, who owns Art and Frame, I said, the wall has worked. And I see other people say this in their videos. So they go into a shop and they see the shop model and it's like ding ding ding. That happened to me, and the chart in question is Plum Street's Yuletide Shanty, and I liked how it was done. I never even thought about it. I should have taken a photo. Karen wouldn't have minded. I'm sure Tanya wouldn't have either. Next time I go, I'll try and remember to take a photo. So anyway, I've added it to my stash. I then just looked. Harriet Goddard, Hands Across the Sea. I wasn't sure if I had this or not, so I took my magic book of lists, and it's definitely not on the list, so I added it to my collection, along with Mary Holtabum. Holtabum? I don't know how Mary pronounces her last name. It's a scarlet letter, and I really was quite taken by that. If you stitch it on 30 count linen, it will come in at 17 3/4 by 13 3/4 inches, and it is recommended for beginner level needle workers. Oh, there we go, that's me. I'm not sure what the verse says. I haven't opened the packaging, and to be honest, I probably won't at this point in time. So I got Mary, and I've looked at this a few times, and I decided to get this. This is Elizabeth Cheetham. So, and it's actually said, this band here, this is probably what has always put me off getting it, because that looks like what they call bargello, which I don't really understand. But it says in the lower third there is a pattern band that resembles bargello, but it is in fact cross-stitched. And I'm like, okay, I'll go down that track. And it's got trees. I am partial to a tree. So, yeah. Again, on 40 count, so it's quite big, 40 count at 16.5 by 18.5 inches finished. Now this actually came out in 2019, this one, so this is a new booklet. See, it's not sticky shut, it's all like, you know, shut. so I can't get into that one. This is 1994, this one, and this is 2019. I didn't realise that. Anyway, so that is my lot. Short video, not much else. So I will leave it there. Hopefully in 3 weeks time I will be able to show you 2 new Blackbird charts. But you know what they are. Everyone's buying them. So, and if I haven't got them in 3 weeks time, I'm buying them again from Art and Frame, and I'll just deal with the consequences of the second lot turning up. So that is my lot. I will only have one thing to show you stitchy wise next time, and hopefully it's a decent amount of progress. I am not putting the pressure on to be finished in 3 weeks, but I'd like to be 80% done. That's too much pressure. We'll see. We'll just see where we can get in 3 weeks. Yeah, so if you are doing any of the May things, mania or monogamous, I hope you're having fun, and that's it. I will catch you again in another video. In 3 weeks time we will get back to normal and get the balls out. Alright, thanks everyone. Catch you soon. Bye for now.